My project for AP Stats is a 2-sample t-test. The research question is, does school start time affect GPA? So M1 is defined as the mean of GPA students starting at 8 a.m. And M2 is the mean GPA students starting at 9 a.m. The two schools that I've used is IDEA and North, with IDEA being 8 a.m. start time and North being 9 a.m. start time. The null hypothesis is that the mean GPA of IDEA is less than or equal to North's. The alternative hypothesis is the IDEA has a greater mean GPA than North. The data was gathered by randomly sampling 36 students from each of the two schools. Now we can go ahead and solve it. We already did the first one of choosing in the previous one, so we'll head on to check. This is where we check our conditions, the first one being the random condition. But as I stated before, I'll just quote what I said before, a random sample of 36 students from each school. It's a random sample. The second condition is the 10% condition. 36 is less than 0.10 times all students in either school. The third condition is the normal condition, and this is fulfilled because 36 is greater than 10. To calculate, we'll head on over to the board. My setup is not that good, so let me just, yeah, there you go. Yeah. I got two schools. I got IDEA Edinburgh, our school, 8 a.m. And then I got Edinburgh North, which starts at 9 a.m. I asked these in person or through text mostly. I don't have any examples. I don't have videos of people telling me that it's the GPA, but mine's in there. It's, where is it? It's right here. Mine's right here. Okay, so we need to get the mean. So we're gonna have to add all of them and then divide it by 36. And the same for over here, because there's also 36. We can use Staplets.com to get our data. For variable name, I put GPA versus start time. Group 1 I put as 8 a.m. and group 2 I put as 9 a.m. And then I get all my randomly selected GPAs and insert them in their appropriate spots. Inputting all of that would give us a graph distribution and a summary statistics. But what we really want to focus on is the summary statistics. It gives us the sample size, the mean, the standard deviation, the minimum, quartile 1, the median, the quartile 3, and the maximum. But what we really want to only focus on is the sample size, mean, and standard deviation. Now that we have the data from our summary statistics, we can finally apply it to this formula so we can get the t-score. So you get the difference of the means up here and the difference of the standard deviations down here. And that gives us a t-score of negative 2.52, and then we get the absolute value of it because the negative only applies to the left side, but right now we only want the right side. So that equals the p-value that we get from that is 0.9941. And then we subtract it by 1 because again it's on the right side. The degrees of freedom is 36 minus 1 equals 35. But what could really give us our answer is the p-value and the alpha. The alpha is always defaulted into as 0.05. And since our p-value is 0.006, the alpha is greater than it. So that means that we can reject the null hypothesis. So that means we can reject the null hypothesis because 0.006 is less than 0.05. So there is evidence to conclude that the mean GPA of students at IDEA is greater than North is. So, in conclusion, we are better, and time has nothing to do with GPA. We're goated.
A confounding variable is that students are cheating by showing inaccurate GPA data. It could be solved by requiring phones to be locked away during class time.